They never getting it. I'm making.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said people are overlooking us again, which is not a bad place to be in. Kevin, this front office finds diamonds in the rough, so it's only a matter of time before they're back in the mix.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. And the post players for them, Kleber and Porzingis. Burke is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, VanVleet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Siakam is out there with Whiteside, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Now, here's Siakam. Jacks up a three. Raptors get it back. Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Up top, Porzingis. He's covered by Whiteside. Porzingis with a screen on VanVleet. Back to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kleber, no good. And the Raptors with possession. Mitchell kicks to VanVleet. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Now, here's Whiteside. Shoots over Burke. Kleber with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the year.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Now, here's Siakam. Porzingis with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Driving the lane. Out to Doncic. Kleber with a screen on VanVleet. And that one's good. Doncic.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the pass to Whiteside. VanVleet on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic outside. Driving inside. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kleba sets the screen for Burke. The drive by Doncic. No good on that one. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Dallas again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Hardaway against Anunoby. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Here's the drive. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Whiteside. Van Vliet outside. Poked away. Porzingis with the steal. And Burke has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Raptors.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Now here's Van Vliet. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet from 10 feet out. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in steals, 14th in free throw percentage, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates
better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. On the way up top, he's guarded by Anunoby. Doncic outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Van Vliet. Porzingis with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Over Kleba. Siakam's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hardaway against Anunoby. Pass to Whiteside. Good on the shot. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get out for your Northside crew.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Whiteside. David Mwaba comes in for Pascal Siakam. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Boykin's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleba. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Trey Burke. And Stith is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Flynn kicks to Boucher. Here is Forbes. Brunson covering. Fires the 3. Forbes can't get it to go. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Now here's Flynn. Boucher the screen. Going inside. A nice shot by Flynn. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes to Finney-Smith. The pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. It's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Boucher with a screen on Stiff. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They set the screen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Flynn against Stiff. Steps back. 8 feet away. A nice shot by Flynn. The Mavericks trailing. Here is Stiff. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Anunoby is screen on Stiff. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Toronto ball.
Flynn with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic against Flynn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Toronto. Malachi Flynn. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Flynn. And both free throws good from Flynn. Here's Doncic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now, here's Doncic. They trail by 1. Brunson with a clean look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Shot's good by Boucher. Boucher's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here is Boykins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Wide open look. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. And Boucher sends it back. And Nwaba has it in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Dallas has gotten a lot of shots off from 3-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here is Stiff. Here's the lob to the hoop. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Flynn. He's tightly guarded. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
Doncic right side. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anunoby passes to Forbes. Flynn against Stith. Now here's Flynn. He's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Brunson kicks to Doncic. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Mwaba.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels. He describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
In a moment now, reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Fred VanVleet. It's Boucher out there with David Nwaba. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Now, here's Nwaba. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Mitchell in the corner. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. He's around 21 points per game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Siakam with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kleba, the pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Porzingis. Stiff kicks to Kleba. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 7. Siakam finds VanVleet. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Siakam against Porzingis. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now, here's Siakam. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 3. Waba passes to Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Stith against Mitchell. Here's Burke. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And the shot goes in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Burke. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. From 11 feet away, and Whiteside sends it back. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Whiteside, the pass to Van Vliet. Whiteside sets the pick for Van Vliet. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Burke, the pass to Stith. Into the lane. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Burke. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Van Vliet finds Mitchell. Whiteside, a screen on Stith. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pass to Burke. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Mitchell. No good there. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. To the inside. It's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Stith, the pass to Burke. Stith against Mitchell. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Stith, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Porzingis. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleber's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell against Stith. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by the Raptors. And here's Nwaba. Pass to Whiteside. Now back to Nwaba. Second chance shot, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim.
Mind the lanes.
They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Now here's Flynn. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Shoots from the right block, and Whiteside finishes it off. Whiteside's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Brunson. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Inside. Here's Finney-Smith, and Whiteside sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And the Raptors with the ball after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Forbes the pass to Boucher. Over in the corner, Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Toronto calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Time to make some noise. All right, this is coming on report. Come on and get out for your Northside crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Third and fewest turnovers, 9th in opponent field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Now here's Flynn. He's got 8. Right wing. Whiteside kicks to Flynn. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Now Brunson. 8 points for him. He had a nice open look right there. Doncic has got 14 points.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
The shot's good from Forbes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Brunson.
Remaining in the first half.
Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Raptors leading by 12. Outside Flynn. Anunoby with the screen for Flynn. To the wing right side. Boucher with a screen on Doncic. Flynn. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Doncic passes to Boykins. Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Forbes kicks to Flynn. Outside sets the pick for Flynn. That shot off. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here is Forbes. Outside Flynn. Sinks the triple. Flynn's got 11 points.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they need to step back and take a look at what's going wrong. Mistakes have killed them, not just turnovers, but poor decision making. This is a team everyone wants to play right now to get a W.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the floor for Dallas. And the post players for him. Kleba and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Trey Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Siakam. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mitchell kicks to Whiteside. Raptors moving the ball around. For three, Van Vliet. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Burke with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Stolen by Mitchell. An even 3-on-3 break. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Whiteside, a screen on Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. He gets that one. He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Burke. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Whiteside against Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he ends up missing both free throws. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Burke. Dallas again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
And he's good on the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Porzingis finds Doncic. Kleba with a screen on Van Vliet. Burke can't get it to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has
been. Siakam misses.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Now the pass to Kleba. Doncic outside. Hardaway for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Stiff checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Raptors leading by 15. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Dallas on defense. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Walked again.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Some changes for Toronto. As Boucher comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Anunoby. Van Vliet against Stith. Van Vliet kicks to Nwaba. Pass to Boucher. And the layup falls. Boucher's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Raptors leading by 15. Over to the wing. Here's Siakam. Another shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Mitchell against Stith. And Doncic, here we go. And Boucher sends it back. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Boucher with a screen on Hardaway. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Free throw good, Siakam. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
All right, looking for the report. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In fourth, the Raptors.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Mitchell against Stith. Mitchell passes to Boucher. Back to Mitchell. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Stith. And he gets it to go. Stith's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Throw good. Siakam. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Dallas, Boykins checked in, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Siakam hits them both. Here's Doncic. He's got 19. Pass to Brunson. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Brunson against Siakam. Boucher sets a screen for Siakam. The layup missed. Mavericks trail by 14. Passes it to Stith. They set the pick. Back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Forbes. Siakam a screen on Brunson. Forbes can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Brunson.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him. And it's Boykins with the rebound. Boykins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Stith. Here is Boykins. Dallas moving the ball around. Shoots from 12. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Flynn's checked in. And there's the feed to Forbes. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Last season's performance for him, he was around 12 points per game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Mavericks trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He dishes it to Boykins. Pass to Stiff. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle. Here's Nwaba. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That bucket in no time at all. Forbes has got 10.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Raptors leading by 14. Siakam outside. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Burke is checked in for Stiff.
Trey Burke.
On defense, Dallas. They trail by 14. Clock at 6. Here is Forbes. 10 points for him. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here's Brunson. This is it to Finney Smith. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Burke. The 3 for Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Mavs. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now, here's Doncic. 24 points for him. Brunson scanning the floor. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 11.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Brunson up top, covered by Flynn. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. And Forbes kicks to Siakam. The pass to Forbes. Now Siakam. Count that one. Siakam's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic passes to Brunson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Van Vliet out there with Mitchell. Then it's David Nwaba. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Van Vliet to the wing on the left. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Porzingis. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Stith is checked in. And so here is Dallas. A 12-point game. Pass to Burke. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Mitchell. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Porzingis. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors leading by 10. And Anunoby now top of the key. Van Vliet wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Outside Hardaway. Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. A second chance effort, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Van Vliet outside. Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Burke. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Nwaba. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you know, there's going to be contact when Porzingis is threatening the basket like that. Defenders are worrying about his outside shot, and sometimes they play a little bit behind in that case.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Right side sets the pick for Van Vliet. Burt grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stith with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Anunoby. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto leading by 7. Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Anunoby. Stith against Mitchell. Whiteside, a screen on Stith. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Raptors ball.
Just 2 to shoot. A new 14 for the Raptors. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
To the paint. And stolen by Whiteside. Nuama with it. Hardaway picks him up. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to his spot and then make the defense compromise.
Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, Another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Hardaway hits them both, and the Raptors call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
All right, looking for the North Court. Come on and get down for your North Side crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side crew.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Toronto leading by 7. Van Vliet outside. Over Kleba. Porzingis with the block. And the pass to Kleba. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet. Wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
Back to Mitchell. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whiteside. Over Porzingis. Whiteside, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Kleba against Whiteside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis. And now he has a triple-double. 11 points, 16 rebounds, and 12 blocks. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Knocked away. Stith against Mitchell. Here is Stith. Looking to get it going. Burke can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Mitchell in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his fifth. And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The first one falls.
You love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted, out of college. Van Vliet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
Siakam is checked in for David Nwaba. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Mitchell against Stith. To the middle. Here's Burke. An easy 2 points on the layup. Burke's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Stith against Mitchell. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. Takes it out to Siakam. Whiteside trying to break free. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Making a change here. Boykin's checked in. Mavericks trail by 7. Burke looking over the floor, and he drives in. That shot is off. Great D that time from Van Vliet.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's Mitchell. Good, and Van Vliet getting the assist. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Pass to Burke. No good that time, and Toronto will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Great open look there. Van Vliet's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Stith the pass to Kleba, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Anunoby finds Siakam, and the basket is good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Passes to Burke. They need this. And the 3-ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Siakam. Whiteside, the pass to Siakam. Whiteside sets the pick for Siakam. Whiteside inside. Tries again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Boykins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stith kicks to Burke. The pass to Stith. Back to Burke. over Siakam. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Now here is Hardaway, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. VanVleet outside. To the left wing. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 11. Burke, the pass to Hardaway. To the left side wing. Stiff. No good from outside.
This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Mitchell against Stiff. Here's Siakam. And there's the drive. Pass to Anunoby. Goes back up. The shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Anunoby against Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run here. Mitchell outside. Pass to VanVleet. Right side trying to break free. That's good from VanVleet on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Toronto.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Hassan Whiteside.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Now, here's Whiteside, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Stiff against Mitchell. Here is Stiff. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boykins. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be. And that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night. And it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Hassan Whiteside.